Woo! Hey, y'all.
What's up?
What up, though?
We so delayed.
Why am I here? Why am I even
I
here?
got on these glasses just in case I have to read a bit.
Oh! Well, we back. And we back. And we back. And we back.
Don't come with these lies.
Well, you heard that, didn't you? What's up, Detroit? It's your man, BillyT, on the front porch with Rocky Road.
Hey, y'all.
And Miss Fefe.
Miss who?
Miss Fefe.
Oh.
What you think I said?
I don't know. It didn't sound like Fefe. Hey, y'all. What's going on?
It's just one of them evenings. First of all, the weather's beautiful.
It is.
It is.
Really
We've
nice.
had a great week. It's the beginning of fall. No leaves changing over here yet. There's a little red. Just a little red right there as the sun hits it. But it's been beautiful.
You sounded like that Australian man that was doing
I
it.
say,
Yeah,
just
like-
a bit of red peeking through the sunlight.
Oh, my God.
Such a maniac. Pray for him, y'all.
Pray for me.
Pray for him.
Well, how's the week going, guys? Of course, we got to talk about Breonna Taylor
Man.
and that ridiculous ruling by the.
Are we talking about the coon?
Oh God, let's not talk about him.
Are we not-
He's so disturbing.
We're not going to talk about the coon.
Oh, that he needs to go somewhere. But they had, of course, an uprising. I mean, they were boarding up stores 2 days before. They boarded up all the downtown because they knew what this result was going to be.
Yeah.
And you expect what you expect people to do. So they took to the streets. A couple of cops got shot. They're fine. They're okay. So there must have been flesh wounds.
Yeah, that's what they said. It was surface wounds.
Pardon me if I'm not overly concerned. I mean, I don't want to see people getting shot. We should not be shooting the police.
Get this though.
But
a boy got like a total of 16 counts. They gave him 16 counts for that. The dude that they shot. I mean that
they
shot.
shot the
Yeah,
police?
yeah. That's crazy because here
But
he
we
is.
can't get no counts from
No,
Breonna.
for the girl, at least a half of one.
See,
or
that's the
something.
frustration.
Yeah. But the thing is, I don't know
I
why
gotta
we were
rebut.
so. I don't know why we
Philly
were so
Shorty.
like surprised about it.
Oh, I'm not surprised at all.
But I mean,
It happens every time.
right? And on the across the board, people like kind of tripping. Not saying that you shouldn't, but at the same time, like they never even arrested him. So what
They finally did arrest him.
they
And
arrested
let him go.
They arrested the cops.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, they let him go.
that was so fast.
I think they probably just put cuffs
He
on him
binded
for a
himself
photo
out
op,
in
to
the
be
cop
honest.
car.
They did a photo shoot, what they call it, a mug shot.
It was a photo op,
Yep.
is what it was.
Rufus
But you-
Map. What's happening, Rufus
Hey,
Map?
someone put up a rebuttal. I don't want to call them out because I don't know if they want to be put out there. But
Okay.
they had said something to the fact that, I mean, what do you guys expect? That greedy ass family of hers probably took the money. So, of course.
They did take. It was.
Well,
12
they
million.
took the money.
years
There's
of
nothing
it.
wrong with that. But here's the thing. Let's look at it like this. If he was guilty enough for them to give them $12 million, shouldn't he be guilty enough to be charged? Obviously, there was guilt involved if
Not
he
in
paid
their
the
world.
family.
If they
What
give
about
you
the
one-
trend of it though? Like at the end of the day, here it is. Families walk away and we don't get nothing but what like a celebrity or something may give them, in a paper bag or something. And now, at least they are getting. They're going
Then
to be able
people
to have
do-
something.
some people-
I'm
exactly.
not saying, I understand the frustration.
they deserve
behind that part.
something. I'm
But
not
yeah,
mad
like
at
what,
them at
what do you
all.
do? Take nothing?
I'm
and
not
just,
mad at them at all.
Pick up the pieces. Like
Exactly.
what are we supposed to do?
I mean,
You
you
know?
bring
Alex
up a
Metz,
good point
what's up?
because if they would have done turned down the money, they still wouldn't have got.
You would have got nothing. So,
they need to get
yeah,
something.
either way,
I definitely get
yeah,
that.
you already we know what this country is. We know where
Exactly.
we live.
So get
you
what
know
you
what
can.
it is. Like I mean,
make your
what do you
escape
do?
plan.
But here's the thing. It's just so frustrating. And the other part of the payout, if you will, it comes from us. It's taxpayers' dollars that pay them out, which I don't have a problem with that. Well, I have a problem with it being taxpayer dollars. It should come from the police retirement fund of that city.
At least
You do that. You take $12 million out of that fund. Guess what? All them police gonna be pissed. They're gonna be like, hey man, stop shooting people.
They're not gonna do that.
Because that would
Not
hurt
gonna
them.
happen.
It doesn't hurt them in any way if we're paying for them to kill us.
True that.
Because that's
I
what we
mean,
are doing in effect.
they won't even give us a free water bill, but yet they use
Right.
our tax
Right.
money to
To
pay
pay
for
off your
At least
your
negotiate.
wrongs.
I
No
thought
water
this
free,
is the
but I'm
United
just
States.
playing.
Y'all
I'm just
negotiate with
playing.
people's
Well,
lives and
here's
health and
the
everything
thing.
else. Why not negotiate about this water bill? I don't want to pay.
Right, that's ridiculous. The black girl's family gets $12 million. It was a white woman in Minnesota who was killed by a black cop. He went to jail, and they got $20 million. So the white woman's life is worth $20 million. Our girl's life is only worth 12.
God.
It's draining to even think about it. It's just too much.
So who you
it's
voting
frustrating. Who the hell you think? It ain't the one in there now. Who you voting for? Y'all, these Trump supporters over here. Y'all see where I'm at? I saw Biden signs on the way in. Where your Trump sign at? Where your Trump sign at? Go ahead, be proud of it. Put your Trump sign out there.
I got a red cup. Since he want to be ridiculous, here goes. Trump symbolism.
Black folks to format an Exodus and abandon Babylon. Okay, Felice Shorty. Man, that sounds great. That is a great idea. Okay.
Shit.
I don't know which one. I think he means taking money out of the cops.
Yeah, of course. So why wouldn't you?
It's like it only makes sense.
Yeah.
Just take them fools to jail. I say.
Okay. Okay. Enough of that.
So, Mitch, but what about the fact that they protested everywhere about the stuff?
Absolutely. What do you expect? I'm surprised it was only 4 major cities. They had a little thing downtown, but nothing major here in Detroit. But my friend from LA called. She said they're out there. What we gonna do?
We come up with all these ideas and everything, but people still gonna go and loot their own damn Foot Locker, which is crazy to me.
We don't own it. Do we own it?
It's in your neighborhood.
They'll rebuild.
And then we have to go and travel across the city lines.
I think you'll live without Foot Locker. I think you'll live without Foot Locker for once.
Just you know what I'm saying.
Trivia time. Trivia time. Let's have some fun. Easy. Let's. You guys are up on things, so this is like a no-brainer stuff. Okay, these are things that happened this week, and the most the easiest one, the most reported. What milestone did we just reach with COVID-19 deaths in America?
200. Is it 200,000 or 200 million?
How many people? Where we at? We just reached a major milestone.
A lot of them.
No, there's a number.
No, I thought they said it was like 200,000 or 200 million.
Ain't no damn 200 million, girl.
200,000. You were right the first time. You gotta learn when to stop, Rocky. You learn when to stop. This we're talking about 300,000. So yeah, you're right. 200,000. We're over 200,000 deaths now.
No, they read the newspaper and drink coffee in the morning.
Somebody has to. So listen. What about the kids going back to school? They said they're having some good results with kids going back to school. It's not as bad. So are you ready to send your kids to school?
Hell no, but I will tell you, these kids...
I am surprised. I thought you would say yes.
No. I will tell you, I almost told my son up today. I took everything
in
ready
me.
To
go back to school.
They need...
Fuck this parenting shit. Lord have mercy, these parents is crazy.
It took it took me everything in me. I had to realize that I was being taped. You know how you call customer service and they let you know you're being recorded? Mm-hmm. Like I had to remind myself, like, you on tape, girl. You gonna send yourself straight to jail. But he was trying me. Do you hear me? I said, let me explain something to you, little boy. He up there crying. He talking to the principal. She's like,
he was at school?
No, he's on the computer.
Oh, okay.
He went to the principal's office from home? No, go ahead. I got to hear about this.
What's going on? What's really going on?
For whatever reason, the principal is teaching as well. Like, she's very hands-on.
200,000 deaths, dude. 200,000 deaths. Do your research.
So
people
he
jump
up
in
here crying.
jump in all off the wall.
Y'all, he up here crying, right? He got the toilet tissue that he using to wipe his nose. He done brought a whole roll of toilet tissue, right? He's wiping his nose, putting it on my tape. So you know I'm already ready because you putting snot on my tape. Is you crazy? So you know I'm ready to lose it or whatever. And I was like, okay, you being recorded. So I told him,
it was on video.
They were doing the Zoom. I said, Byron, she said, Byron, you only have 2 assignments. It's just so much. And, he's going on. I said, boy, let me tell you something. Don't play with me. You're going to get these assignments in.
Mama, with 2 assignments
in, or you won't see that PlayStation to the end of the school year.
That young man is overwhelmed, and you are not about to keep that game away from him that long.
He is overwhelmed.
All you gotta do is just keep on coming in there.
Listen, let me tell you something. If it was YouTube, he'd sit there all day and be engaging. I don't care what they say. Yeah, he'd be right up in. I don't want to hear that. Engaging at Zoom.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just a parent-teacher.
Okay, there we go. That was a rant. That was definitely a rant. Get the schools open.
Yeah, look, and we waiting on your rant.
I have no rant today. Ann Arbor, Michigan. Ann Arbor, Michigan just decriminalized what psychological drug? They just decriminalized a new drug, Fefe.
It is?
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
Bam!
Oh,
was that a guess?
I was about
You
to
knew
say
that, huh?
crystal meth, because all of the music.
No meth. Psychedelic mushrooms, or they used to call them magic mushrooms.
I want some.
Have you ever had them?
No.
She said I'm trying to be over the moon.
They're really.
I heard they taste disgusting.
They taste terrible because they're dried up mushrooms.
Can you put it in a Jolly Ranchers? I mean, like
you can do anything you want to, but that dried mushroom is gonna be all in your mouth.
So do you have to technically chew it, or can I just swallow it like a pill?
If you can swallow it, you're pretty good.
I'm saying I can cut it.
You might be able to swallow it. I cannot. But it's like you. I'm saying it's more. It's too big. You got to chew it. You got to chew it.
I'm dead.
I wonder if I like.
It's psilocybin. You know, it's like.
You gotta eat a big piece. Can you eat a little?
You eat a little piece, but
you
know later. All depends on how high you want to be. Oh, I don't know. Probably at them weed shops up there. I don't know.
I'm going to check it out. Who got mushrooms, y'all? Tell me.
I didn't. First of all, I didn't know people still did mushrooms. That's like from the 70s.
Well, put me an afro on
and
give me some tie-dye, baby.
I'm giving you some bell bottoms and just
mushroom
platform.
Magic mushroom.
With goldfish in the hills.
There you go.
And I want my tie-dye shirt to have a big old peace sign in the middle.
Okay, so you got one and you got one, which is doing really good here. At the Emmys, that not too many people watched, it was virtual.
Yeah, I
I flipped to it a couple times. It was okay. Jimmy Kimmel, because that's my man. I like Jimmy. Jimmy Kimmel and Jennifer Aniston had a situation on stage. What was it?
They kissed.
Not hardly. Jimmy wouldn't have minded that.
Oh, we know they didn't get in a rap cipher. That's for
no,
sure.
they did not.
So they was crip walking.
No.
Oh, well,
it was a situation. It was like a little emergency.
Somebody had to pee.
Well, so you guys don't know. They had a fire on stage in a trash can. And Jennifer Aniston had the thing to put it out, the extinguisher, and he kept. Well, they were playing a joke. He said they were going to sterilize the award thing, right? Mm-hmm. So he sprays it with Lysol and he lights it on fire.
When I tell you retarded, that's what they get killed.
Exactly, that's what they get. Cause it was a stupid stunt.
I'm talking about people been killing roaches like that for years. Okay,
there's so many ways to consume. Oh wait a minute, we have an expert here. He says there's so many ways to consume magic mushrooms. I mean, other than eating them, I didn't know. I don't know if there's another way. Maybe
they got mushroom Japanese soup.
You have to eat them. That's the only way I have ever heard. But I'm sure
do they have mushroom edibles?
That's what they are.
That shit sound like a tow truck. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Anyway, back to Jennifer Aniston. They lit the thing on fire. They lit the thing on fire.
Let me tell y'all why I keep looking over to the left, way to the right of me.
Okay.
Raquel's neighbor, right? You hear that?
Doing?
It sounds like a tow truck, and really it's a Mustang, okay? Like, she's going up and down the street. I don't know what the motive is. It sounds like she may be dragging somebody in a hate crime or something up and down the street like a tow truck.
It was something dragging.
It's really, exactly, it's a Mustang, okay, guys? And I know y'all heard that scrape, like she's plowing or something. Anyway, we can keep going now. This is every time we come here, it's always a mess, because let me tell you something. Now, maybe we was a little tardy, or some of us. Shut the hell up. Some of us was a little bit tardy, right? So, and we were late getting started. They were on because of that. But then listen to me.
He cutting and blowing.
As usual, the neighbor across the street cutting grass, right? When I tell you this man went up and down the thing, blowing with the blower thing, like 12 times. I'm talking about.
My car is dusty.
I'm talking about it's not even a half a field or nothing. Like, I just really want to turn the thing around and show you, but I'm not gonna drop a dime on nobody. I'm gonna just tell you I'm gonna just tell you from elbows, I'm pointing elbows. That's all I'm doing. So if you ever be over this way, just look that way, and
LSD and mushrooms are
pretty
much
I'm
the
totally
same.
innocent of whatever's being said.
Okay, he says you can smoke them and you can make tea with them.
See?
And grind them up and use them as a salve.
But I'm saying the tea gonna be nasty still. I might as well eat it.
You can put some honey in the tea though.
Taste it.
You can put some honey in the tea.
And lemon.
Yeah. But it's not me.
I'm trying a mushroom now. I'm going to legally buy me a mushroom and get legally high. Go ahead.
Okay, 3 NFL teams were fined this week. For what?
You said they was fined?
3 NFL
teams been fined
this
for starting. Who cares?
The Lions should have been fined for playing.
For keeping Patricia. I say the Raiders, the the Kansas City Chiefs, and the New England Patriots because they got rid of old boy.
Because they got rid of Tom Brady?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, only the New England Patriots got rid of Tom Brady. Why you said the Raiders?
Mm-hmm.
Why the Raiders?
Because that's just what came up, and they played their first game. I didn't know
in
that.
their new stadium.
Look at me doing
Oh, that looks good.
And,
well, you have one of them right. The coaches actually did not wear their face mask during the game.
I heard about that.
Oh, now you heard about it.
Yeah, the streets was talking.
Seattle, San Francisco, and Denver.
Mm-hmm.
The teams were fined $250, and the coaches were fined $100,000. $250,000.
Wait,
and $100,000 each.
Right, I was about to say, you got
$100,000 each. Each man got $100,000 fine, and each team got $250,000 fine. So, in other words, mask up.
So they took all their side allowance.
That was on Sunday. On Monday, the Saints and the Raiders, I guess they didn't get the memo because they also were fined for the same thing. That's the Raiders that was,
Look at me knowing something.
Man, like, dude, they just got fined. Y'all didn't hear about it?
Yeah.
So, this Sunday we'll see a lot of masks on the sidelines.
Lord.
What's funny is they're always doing this anyway. I noticed one guy, he had his mask on, and then he went to do this, and he went, I don't have to do that. Oh, he kept doing that because that's like habit.
Yeah.
They hide their growth. Yeah, so that was just a few interesting things.
What other trivia you got?
Well, I don't have any more trivia, but I have a PSA.
What do you got to say?
Speaking of drugs,
what kind of crack?
But not just drugs. Vaping damages the lungs.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And it weakens the immune system, making you more vulnerable for the COVID.
Oh,
doesn't make you catch it.
Nothing else that give you COVID.
I'm just saying, no, it doesn't give you COVID. It makes you more vulnerable. So it weakens your immune system, and you need your immune system.
I'm talking about everything.
What weakens your immune system?
Vaping.
Oh, well,
he said, is that my sister? Yeah, these both my sisters. My little sisters. What did I walk into? I don't know, Kim Stewart, what you walked into.
Hey, Kim.
You on the front porch with us now.
You walking to the porch, baby.
Come
on up here and have a seat.
I feel like I'm filming an episode of Friday. Like, there's a lot going on.
It's Thursday. We're going to call it Thursday. Because ours is Thursday.
Look. I'm sorry. I can't say it.
Rocky, what you got? Rocky, what you got? You got a list over here. What you got?
So, y'all, look here. Torry Lanez, Torry Lanez.
That's the one that shot Megan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, T.I. has, I guess T.I. is the hood representative, right?
He is.
He knows what everybody pretty much listen to.
He always delegating and shit like that. So, he the mediator.
He's the big uncle now.
Yeah, of the hood court.
Yep. He's sliding into that kind of that Snoop Dogg position.
And he doing something.
Do better.
Anyway.
Leave T.I. alone. Go ahead. What'd he do?
T.I. all right with me. So he had a talk with him, and Torry Lanez said it didn't quite happen how it was told. So he was just basically letting him know, well, you need to say something, bro, because you out here looking crazy. You looking like another black man that shot another black woman. And
he looking
that is kind of what happened.
He looking
like Eddie Murphy in Harlem Nights right now.
Right.
Yeah.
I shoot your pinky toe.
Right.
I shoot your pinky toe.
Yeah.
So he like,
you ain't gonna shoot my pinky toe.
He can't really talk about
it.
It
is right there.
It's so crazy. You gonna go home and watch it.
I mean, but Megan, she was talking about it.
She talked about it. I mean, what does he want him to say? I didn't do it. He did it.
Right.
Well, what is he supposed to say?
Well, I mean,
maybe he didn't want to admit that it was self-defense. Like,
she was whooping his ass?
No, he gonna say it didn't happen like that.
I told you she told her that.
This how he gonna say it didn't happen like that. Well, she was talking about, the coffee cup was in the middle. It wasn't no coffee cup there. Like, he still shot her. It's still the same thing.
No matter what.
Yeah. We're not about to argue over one or two details, Torry Lanez. Come on now. You shot that girl. There was no justification for that. Are you admitting that she beat you up?
Mm-hmm.
Did she try to assault you? Then okay, we might be cooking with some grease. Were you in fear of your life? I mean, you are pretty small. She is a big girl. So maybe you were scared. But it's got to be something, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Google announces that their Google Maps will be showing you how many COVID-19 cases are in your area. So that's something else to nightmare us to death. Thank you, Google. We love it.
Nightmare us to death.
We love all your nightmares, okay?
Visionary Nick says, hey, ladies.
Hey.
Well, I don't know. Does it have areas of the city that have it? Or wherever you travel to?
Yeah.
That might not be a bad thing.
It's probably going to be like the pedophile thing. You got to
they got a pedophile thing?
You know they got a pedophile thing, like you got to register and stuff, the watchdog and all of that.
I don't know about
That's probably
that.
how they gonna do for COVID. That's retarded.
But wait a minute though. How
long that's supposed to last? How long?
Oh,
I mean, I'm saying like, but my whole thing is, are you gonna say like all the cases or whatever, or are you gonna say the most recent?
Only
in
the
past
ones
90
that they can only report.
like
they can only report what they know. So yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
is
like,
over?
is there an expiration date on how many cases you saying is you just gonna keep on building it up for 2 years or something, using the same number that you had from the first day COVID came out or something? That's retarded.
Absolutely.
Oh, Miss Fefe, you are getting a personal shout out from Visionary Nick. Hey, Miss Fefe. Oh. And he got little smiley faces with hearts on there too. You have an admirer, Miss Fefe.
Absolutely.
Now wait a minute though. That's a good question, and Google I think would have thought that out because it doesn't make sense if the cases are old, they would have to fall off. But if it said this neighborhood has 50 cases,
Google would thought that out.
I would think they would.
Google better do what they told to do.
What?
Before they lose their business.
What are you talking about?
Whatever they told to report, that's what they better be reporting.
By your president?
I
since
don't know
he's dictating.
Who knows?
Since he's dictating what the CDC does. Is he going to dictate to Google and tell them, nope, you can't report that case?
I mean, 1 minute the CDC is running the show, the next minute is the president, the next minute is, what is his name? What is his name?
Bill Barr.
No, not Bill Barr.
The Attorney General. Fauci?
No. Bill Gates.
Oh, Bill Gates. Okay.
Next, you know what I'm saying? One thing it won't be is TDJ. So, I'm just trying to figure out for real. I don't know. They be doing too much. But I'm hip. I'm cool.
Right.
God is good.
What else you got?
So Ochocinco, I guess he want a little attention because he out here talking about he been doing hair for his daughters for 20 years and he thinks it's time for him to come out with his own wig line. What is going? I don't know. Ocho's always doing.
I'm
talking
about
everybody
Luke
Detroit.
Trying to get that lace front money.
Big Luke, what's up, brother? Huh?
I said everybody trying to get that lace front money. I don't blame him.
Well,
maybe he should put one on and model it.
Perhaps.
Hey man, everybody, you know what? Everybody is selling something, and you go on these things. Everybody's got something. So, what else is he doing? Why not? If it works, it works.
Beating bitches up.
Not Ochocinco.
He did slap on.
He did hit my girl head.
Lorenzo.
Sorry. Listen, that was a joke in Porch. That was bold.
But they
and that was no knock at Evelyn. That's my girl.
And it was one time.
Yeah, I mean,
not that that's okay at all. It shouldn't even be a one time.
That said I only slipped in a little boy's butt
one time. Yeah, that one time. No, that is not an excuse at all.
Sometimes you do have to hit me.
And no. And she
one time.
But here's what I say.
Leave her alone.
She only gave him one chance. She got the hell on. She didn't play. I got to give her that too. It's like once somebody hits you, there's no excuse to stay.
Evelyn said she
unless you got a plot, unless you got a plan to come, some retaliation planned up. I feel you. I would retaliate.
He got to go to sleep.
She don't have no.
That's my mama used to say. Yeah. He got to go to sleep.
The OGs that I came up with told me you supposed to give him some
he
real
got to
good
go
and
to
make
sleep.
sure he go to sleep.
Let him go to sleep.
That's right. I'm talking about cook him something too.
Make him a sweet potato pie.
Yes, get it together.
That's Tyler Perry. Say.
Yes.
So make him some grits.
Some syrupy grits. You ain't getting that off.
Okay, enough of that. What else you got?
This girl is crazy. So Reginae Carter, I don't know why they post things like this, but she posts a random tweet, well, random to us anyway, saying she never had to clout chase because Lil Wayne is her daddy.
Oh yeah, I was trying to remember who Reginae Carter was. Yeah.
I feel her.
Mm-hmm.
She should get some props for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Some likes. And
I like her, me personally. I don't know why people.
I don't know anything about her except she's Lil Wayne's daughter. But I'm just saying, I would think there are enough people that like him that would also follow her.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But, people be hating on her.
That's how you get going. If mom or dad is famous, why would you feed off of that?
You just going down there and be a starving artist and you'll be okay.
No, I don't want you to know that Denzel Washington is my father.
Yeah, I'm straight name dropping. Every time I turn around.
It's like, dude, Denzel my daddy.
I'm going to be FaceTiming him while I'm calling somebody like, Daddy. Like,
although Denzel's son did well without, because he did that. He said he didn't want him to know. But I'm like, you know what, in this business, come on.
They
you think they don't know? Come on. Come on.
It's the community.
I mean, but at the end of the day, like, why choose the struggle? Why do you want to make stuff harder?
I can understand somebody like an actor he wants to establish himself.
I mean, but you'll be established.
But if you're good, it'll show. Because
Right.
if you're not, you're only gonna get so many roles, and then like, well, we tried,
Right.
it didn't work. So
if you whack,
the
you
truth
whack.
comes out. You whack.
Even the name run out, baby. You
Right,
gotta have some
right.
talent.
Everybody's not Denzel Washington.
Right.
I do a terrible Denzel.
I see.
You don't see nothing.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, you think you see what you think you see.
Cut it out. Cut
Stop
it out.
Stop it. There's some guys that can do him so good. Oh man, they got Godfrey does him good, but Avion Crockett. Oh, not him. Yeah, Godfrey. Who's the other guy? It's another guy that does. Oh, you know what? The guy that used to be on Saturday Night Live. Whose name escapes me right now. Anyway, go ahead.
Y'all, somebody that had the nerve to get pregnant by Bow Wow.
Oh, what the hell?
Lord have
yeah.
mercy. So he didn't.
He had the baby. Didn't they have the baby?
Yep, he dropped a picture of it, and now he's talking about it in a rap song. No, I didn't listen. I listened to the
It's a
couple
cute
seconds
little
on the
boy,
Shade
ain't it?
Room and kept it
He
moving.
said,
It was
"That's my
enough.
baby." He said, "The baby is mine," or something.
He
He
looked
named
in
him
his
Prince.
eyes.
He
and
named
all.
him Prince.
Aw.
That's okay. Is this a different
Don't
baby
he
mama?
beat
His
that
whole
chick,
name is
Who?
Prince.
This is somebody else.
Bow Wow beat up girls?
Yeah,
No.
don't he be-
Like his name.
Who he gonna beat up?
Prince. He's short. That's
He's
how
still
short
little.
men be.
Yeah, short man had that little
Short
man
man,
body.
say that.
They
He's
be
the
love.
same
They be
size he
beating you up.
was when he was 14.
They trying to beat
Yeah.
you down to their height. So that's why they be
Oh,
so
no,
violent.
that's
They be like,
terrible.
you gotta get short as me, bitch.
Damn. Okay. What else is happening? Rocky? Fefe?
Well,
You guys are awfully laid back today.
I know, right? I think I must have had some psychedelics before or something.
You got that mushroom and didn't
Cut
even
that
know
out.
it.
Right. Did y'all see the shooting that happened at the car dealership in New York? It was this man, he was there, and it was like, I think he had like 3 kids or whatever with him, and somebody came by and they started having like a shootout in the car dealership, and the man had to go down, had to shield all the kids and stuff or whatever. You can see him ducking down and shielding the kids and stuff, and it was like they blew the glass out and everything, shot
Damn.
the piss out the place.
Were they after somebody?
It didn't even look like it. Like the article just said that they just started shooting out there. And
There was a movie.
How traumatic and ghetto.
What up,
Yeah, it was
though?
crazy. The
Kinda
man
like
ended up
them.
getting shot in his thigh.
That sounds like a movie. Robin Williams was a car dealer,
Oh,
and they
bro.
kidnapped. They came in and took the place hostage, and I think it was called Cadillac Man. It was a crazy movie. But
Yeah.
it was something like that.
Yeah, it was crazy. And Kodak Black, right?
Kodak Black
He back in the news.
is in
because-
jail.
Well, yeah,
right?
he got like 48 months,
No.
I think it was.
48 months. That's
Yeah,
not too
for
bad. For what?
for his gun charges that he
Okay,
was
okay.
charged with. I think it was maybe like a last year or the year
Yeah,
before.
about a year
He
ago.
got busted
Mhm.
on with some guns and stuff.
Yep,
And that was right after him and T.I. had beef. And, you know, it seemed like you can't mess with T.I.
Well,
But
T.I.
anyway,
did the same thing a few years back.
Yeah,
Did
but
the gun charge.
but he had
It's stupid. Look, I get it. We all need protection, but you can pay people to carry guns. You should not be carrying a gun if you're a felon, ex-felon.
Well, yeah,
Well,
but you know,
because
sometimes you
you
gotta
gotta
take
have
it to the
that much
car.
money.
If somebody catch you on the way to take it to the car, hello. But
You don't need it. It's like you're gonna take a risk on what?
Yeah. So
I'm just saying. It's
but-
like there's
but
some
listen
things
to
that you
this.
bring on yourself.
Don't you know he is looking? First of all,
He talking to Donald Trump?
The grocery store.
2 things. One, yes, he is reaching out to Donald Trump to
Why
see if he
not?
can get a pardon from him, because he said usually people get only 18 months, but what he in jail for 48 months, which is, you know, kind of crazy. You know, we was talking about that comparison stuff again.
Right.
And then the next thing is he said that he was suing the FBI, baby, because he said that they, because he said that
Gina Renee.
they are physically and mentally abusing him, and they are religiously suppressing him where he can't practice his religion.
Oh wow.
He said he not playing no games with him. He about to drop a dime and sue them niggas. But
he
you know
brought
what?
on his
I
Karen
like.
wig.
I ain't even gonna lie. Like, as much as he get on my nerves, I really like his gall, because
He has some gall,
I'm
doesn't he?
serious, because he really just get out there and he don't give a damn. He will go and try to sue you or say what he got to say or whatever. And people just try to stay, you know, correct about things. So I guess socially correct is the new word we could say, because damn, politics socially is what's really mattering right now. Whether or not you can say it and people not get mad at you or be offended, that's really
Right.
what the new correct is.
Yeah,
And
yeah. If you can get away
Black,
with it.
yes.
Yeah.
And Kodak Black, he does not give a damn about none of that. He
Jay
just
Farrow. Jay Farrow does a good Denzel. Absolutely. Thank you, Nick. I think that is true. Politically correct may have turned into socially correct because maybe we accept more now since Donald Trump. Because he can say anything, and I think people are like, well, I can say anything. I mean, I think, first of all, political correctness went just way too far where you just couldn't offend anybody on anything.
You can say anything you want to say as long as you ain't saying gay. When you start saying gay, I'm talking about everybody come out.
Gay or Jew.
Let me tell you, gay,
that's
Jew,
100
or Beyonce, okay? Like, you get straight beat if you say them 3 words.
Right,
you have straight problems in your life.
Exactly.
You can say anything else. You can come out here and say machine gun 29 times and ain't nobody gonna say shit.
But you
but
say
if you
Beyonce?
say gay, Beyonce, and what's that other
Jewish.
one? And Jewish, baby.
Yeah.
You got beat.
Now,
you might as well get ready.
Now,
out the window
but
like
it would be also, before Trump, it was like any little thing that any group or anybody was offended by, you had to retract and apologize. And well, I think since Donald Trump, he says anything,
right?
And why can't we say anything?
Right?
Because he's Donald Trump.
No, he don't get He's leading the way.
Yeah.
He's showing us you can be a bully. You can say anything you want to. You don't have to tell the truth. Just say it. Rocky, let me tell you something about Rocky that you don't know. And I can say any damn thing. It don't have to be true. And that's where we have to start stopping and saying, when does truth matter?
Well, my big mama said that it ain't about what you say, what people say about you. It's about what you answer to.
Well, I don't know what the hell that means.
So a lie has to be told, and the truth tells itself. People say stuff all the time.
Here's the thing: if I tell a lie about Rocky, you gonna hear me. Now we know each other, so you might go ask her. But what if you don't? And you say, "Ooh, girl, did you hear about Rocky?" Let me tell you, and then it goes and goes and goes, and then it becomes real.
People been doing
that. That's like high school.
Exactly, and that's what Donald Trump is doing to this country.
I feel you.
Playing high school.
Moving right along.
What else you got?
Let me tell you. So don't you know, Mr. Primetime, Deion Primetime Sanders? Yes, that's my man's. He is going to be putting his high school coaching jersey down, and he's going to be picking up a college jersey. He will be starting to coach for the Jackson State University, starting in the spring of next year. He's going to finish out his season and stuff and his little obligations he got with his football babies right now, but he's going to be moving on to Jackson State, and they did, he had a whole came in. His introduction was primetime style. He had a marching band and everything, and he had the police escorting him on motorcycles and all type of stuff. It was real great, and I just think that is such a good look for Mississippi, especially for Jackson, because they just so overlooked, and we're going to have primetime there. I think I might go to the game.
That sounds really over the
top. Now,
you
have connections with Jackson, Mississippi?
I mean, that's my
Is that Jackson, Mississippi? That's your home base?
That's my stomping grounds, yeah.
You from down there?
I'm originally from New Orleans, but I've spent my summers in Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of family
there. So you gonna go down to catch some games?
Of course I am.
And
yes.
I think he brought in
primetime coming.
He brought in he's brought in a couple of big NFL players to be his assistants.
See what I'm saying?
People want to go.
I'm going. I'm gonna put something cute on, baby. I'm on the way, y'all.
It's crazy.
Moving right along. Prince Andrew, right?
Oh,
So he got an ex that came out with a book, and the book is called
We Did Them Young Girls.
Is it?
No,
it's called
she was right there with him though. I'm sure.
It's called Sex, Lies, and Dirty Money. Yeah, and it's supposed to come out actually today. It came out, and she said in the book she was calling him an alleged sex addict, and said that he was a very daring lover. And in the book she also talked about
trying things.
Yes, and in the book she also talked about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, like how they was friends and stuff or whatever. And
did she ever go to the island?
You know what?
Talk about that?
I'm pretty sure she's gonna say something about that in the book.
She got to.
And she really know what's up, and she been to the island. Because,
first of all, she has to say so. You can't put out a book and not say something about that.
Yeah.
This is really the year of the National Enquirer.
Everybody dropping dimes.
Everybody dropping books.
Playing. I'm talking about just dropping dimes.
I don't think there's ever been a president while he was in office that has had so many books written about him as Donald Trump, and all negative.
I'm about to write me a book. They getting that paper.
They getting that paper.
It ain't got to be nothing but a pamphlet. Like I'm writing something about him. I'm gonna write me a little book. I might write his name just a whole bunch of times, like we had to write when we was bad in school. Like Donald Trump is the president. Donald Trump is the president. Laughing on the next line or something.
But really, if you're thinking about it in the era we live in, you could really write a book about anybody. It's just, as long as it's juicy, people gonna believe it. Because people love gossip. So, There's nothing to write a book now, because I
Really
can tell a
ain't.
couple lies. You won't believe it anyway.
Some of them don't see. There you go.
So I'm
Just
not
tell some lies.
So I'm not that big
Truth don't matter.
on basketball. I don't know a lot, but I heard something that happened in the streets, and I just want to ask y'all about this.
Okay.
Right? So his name is Delonte West, and he used to play basketball.
Oh yeah,
right?
David
You know
Hayes.
what I'm
What's
talking
up, cuz?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Okay.
He played
So
with Cleveland,
he homeless now.
and he used to date LeBron's mother
Baby, no.
back when they were on the team together.
So
And,
what I want to know is what happened to
now
him, because
he's
they said
homeless.
that they said that he on the corner and everything or whatever. They took pictures of him,
Yeah,
had
didn't
him out
look
there
good.
with signs and stuff.
Didn't look good. Didn't look
He
good
might
at
have
all.
mental illness.
He does have some mental issues.
Because they said
Yeah.
so Doc Rivers and some of his other friends and basketball peeps or whatever been reaching out to him, trying to help him and stuff, and he ain't really taking them up on their offers and everything.
Because he has a mental illness.
So he out there tripping, just
Yeah, he had mental problems, and then they said he given so much money to family and friends to help them out when he was working, and now where are they? Where's his family and friends to help when he needs the help? And it's kind of sad, really.
They can't help him. They needed help from him.
Yeah, but
that's terrible.
You spend all the money he gave you. You have nothing
Yes.
that you can do.
They're
And
not used to it. Yeah.
not
That's
to
terrible.
no, wait a minute. Not to just give him money, but to get him some help. Take him somewhere where he can get his head together.
right.
They have hospitals and places.
That's
If
sad.
they
That's
give
real
him help, it's
unfortunate.
only so he can get better, so they can get some more stuff out of him.
No.
He should have went to Alvin off the Cosby Show and seen if they was hiring at Home Depot, because that's where he at.
He was at Whole Foods.
He was at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
I thought he was at Home Depot.
Whole Foods.
Aprons. They all aprons, honey. You gotta wear.
I think Home Depot is like a better look though than Whole Foods. So.
Why?
I don't know. Whole
Whole
Foods
Foods
got
is
that
nice.
package, baby.
Whole Foods is
Yeah, they
nice.
got stocks and everything for their people. They, you know.
You can't be working at Home Depot. Home Depot's nice too. Those are big,
Handyman
nice,
at
too.
Home Depot. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all ready for
Yeah.
to wrap this up before we go? Would you rather?
Here we go.
Would you rather? Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button on your life? I see your little eyes.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at no answers. I was looking at the question.
Well, it's no answer. This is your answer. Would you rather have a rewind? Ooh, let me back up and do that again, or just pause?
I would rather have a rewind.
Ooh, baby, I don't know. That's tough.
You know what was on last night? Click. With Adam Sandler, where he could fast forward his life. That was a good movie.
I might mess around and rewind too
far back?
I don't want to.
And then if you rewind, can you go forward and then you have to start at that point? How far back would you wouldn't want to go a week back
No, can I?
or a month back,
Yeah,
but
I
you
need
know
to go
you
back a
might
couple
want to
years.
rewind or a couple years.
Just a couple
Would you go
years.
that far back? Really? What would you do?
Probably about
A couple years? That's major.
I would
That's
go back a couple
major.
years.
You know what?
At least 2.
I didn't think about that. Oh God, I couldn't go that far back.
But y'all taking into account that I don't know.
That's interesting.
That could alter everything. Though.
Exactly.
You might
Well,
think,
of course it would.
Oh, but
Yeah,
you might
that's
think
what you
it's
wanna
going
do.
one way, but it might go something else.
Whether you back up again and do it.
Either way, yeah.
Back
Like,
up
either
and
way,
do
I
it
mean,
again.
that's the same
Oh
way.
damn, I
If
messed
you
up
don't press
again.
nothing. You
Yeah.
know, like, so.
You know what? That's
if
what
I could do it
idea.
again, I would.
Yeah. Oh boy, to go back years.
That's hard for me.
A couple years.
To go back a few years would be interesting.
Because I see both being a benefit. So it's really hard for me.
Because then you know what's coming up in the future. You know,
I don't
you'd
know
also
Chris
know who
Paul.
won the Super Bowl and the
Yeah. I'm talking about, I'm going straight to the casino. Like, no.
I don't know.
Oh, go to the casino, right? Play for about an hour and back up and play those same hands again on blackjack. Now it's time to bet. I know what's coming next.
No.
Ooh.
I don't want to do all
You
that.
They
know
just
what?
remember the words. Oh, go a half an hour. If you had some good hands and you blew it,
You might.
oh yeah.
I want to bet on some games.
That's what I'm saying. Bet on the games. You know the games.
Bet on me some
I just
horses.
want to win a lottery. I don't want to sit out there and watch no goddamn
Oh,
horses.
right. Oh, you know,
Just
there
win
you
the
go.
lottery.
Go back and pick the lottery number.
Yeah, it's so much easier.
That would be
Go
easy.
drop $20 in the gas station. You good.
That would be
Yes.
easy. You wouldn't even
There
have to
we
drop
go.
that. Drop $1. You know the number.
Damn, man, I need 20. Let me get 20
You
on this.
still only gonna get the
Great.
same thing.
No, you ain't. What?
You already know the number.
That's
If
the
you
main
back
thing.
up to the lottery last
And
week,
you put 20 on that number.
you don't need to put 20.
Why not?
Only one ticket's gonna win.
No, you win that many times.
It's still the same amount of money. There's only
that many times though.
No, that's not how it
listen,
works.
if you
they
go
divide that money. If the prize is $300 million and we all won, we'd all get $100 million.
I'm talking about the 4-digit. What you talking about?
Why would you go for the 4-digit when you go for the lottery?
Powerball.
Ooh, get the big money.
I need that power.
I'm good. Give me the
okay.
Put $20 on my number.
Here's one.
This fool is great.
Yeah, take this 20 back with you. Are you going back in time today? Take this 20 with you.
No.
Would you rather be able to talk to the animals or speak all foreign languages?
Languages.
Oh, man, that's another hard one for me.
You don't want to talk to the animals. Can you speak rhinoceros?
I mean, think about it, because
of course there is.
If you could talk to the animals, you can have them on their side. You talking about having a clique of gorillas, you can have them literally. Like,
yo, let me holler at you, Silverback.
I need you right now. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no gorillas here, though. Ain't no gorillas here.
Right.
They gonna hear your sound.
They talking to them German Shepherds.
They gotta come from the jungles of Africa.
Well, you know what? If I had to get the neighborhood pit bulls, so be it. But
now, there you go. Look at pit bull.
I need to
learn.
I need them languages.
That would be awesome. I would speak all the languages.
Yes, I need all of them.
You can just travel the world.
We can't do both. I'd be mad.
I'm talking about. I even want to know what they be saying. The ones they be having them big old earring things in their ears. I even want to know what they be saying. Yes, I need to know what they be saying too.
You might not want
to talk to them too. I want to just walk around like Ace Ventura, just talking to them.
Oh, this is a good one for you guys. Would you rather be able to meet George Washington or the current president?
George Washington?
I could smack both of them.
Do I have to even answer that question? I'm not interested.
You know,
they both.
Y'all like Trump?
I do.
Y'all like Trump? You don't want to meet Trump?
Yeah, I already met him. That's my boy. But I want to. You see, I was just talking to him on the phone. You see me with my red on?
Oh, Visionary Nick says, talk to the animals for sure. I'm Visionary Doolittle.
No. I want to know the languages. Damn them animals.
I think the animals would be kind of fun, just like a squirrel. Just, what's up, dog?
You'd be like nutting these nuts.
You would have to.
He would though. He would though.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's so stupid. What is wrong with y'all? Do y'all know what's wrong with y'all?
So listen though, you would have to travel to go talk either way. If you're gonna go talk to some animals, you want to talk to some gorillas, right? So you got to go to Africa. If you want to travel, you want to talk different languages, you got to travel the world to talk to different people.
So let me tell you something. You know all these languages, right? And
right.
Like the
and
same
you stuck in Detroit.
And you ain't got no passport.
Right.
What you
trying to do?
Nowhere. What you trying to do?
You
gonna keep on going
you
gonna get tired of talking to them niggas at the Toledo Zoo. That's boring. That's woe out.
Right. So you want to go travel to talk to different animals
right.
and
So
different people.
Are we, with this articulation that I'm going to have to be able to communicate with these animals, am I going to have a budget to be able to get to them?
That's your problem.
You see what I'm saying?
That's your problem.
I might as well know the languages. Because I can go to the Chinese store and know what they said about me. I can go know what they said when I get my nails done. I can know what they said when I went in the gas station to get my Rellos. I can know what they said.
So listen, who do y'all want to meet? George Washington or the current President Trump?
Washington.
Because, I mean, I guess if we did it with him, then we fixed the problem going forward.
Oh, you holler at
he was
like
the
George.
First, he was one of the first fuck ups.
Let's end this slavery thing right quick.
Come on, let me smack you a couple times.
Yeah, George Washington would be very interesting. I don't think you wouldn't have much of a conversation with Trump, but I think George would be interesting.
I mean, you'd be surprised what a rod iron would do.
I want to know the truth about that cherry tree. Was there a cherry tree? Did you tell? Come on, George. Would you rather? Tommy Guns, what's up? Would you rather lose your vision or your hearing?
Oh, some people do talk you to death. You might want to lose that hearing.
Oh, speaking of that, I got another one of those. Your hearing or your vision?
You might, because I mean, you don't want to hear everything.
Yeah, I need to be able to see.
I got to be able to see.
Yeah.
I got to be able to see.
Most people ain't talking about nothing anyway. So.
I can read.
Did you see that nigga Stevie Wonder embarrassing himself with that camera upside down? That would not be me.
You remember that? That was a great commercial. But if it's a movie, I can read the subtitles. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can read books. I can read, but not being able to see, I can't. I gotta sit there and then I gotta hear the damn long.
But what if you arguing though? Have you ever seen two deaf people arguing? Baby,
yes, I have. I dated a girl and her grandparents were deaf.
And I want to know.
And they knew everything going on, but when they got at it with each other, it's like, ooh, they was going at it. They was going at it.
Not going.
They were funny. They were cool though. They were real cool people. Would you rather be Batman
He
or
said, say that
Superman?
again. Look like what?
Oh my God.
You're an idiot.
Well, you know, I always wanted to sign. Speaking of languages, I always wanted to learn how to
Oh
sign.
my God.
Man,
All I know
your,
is
your fingers will be strong as hell. They have 6 packs.
What they saying, BillyT? Somebody talking to you. Jay.
BillyT, the ladies, what up though? Cardi J.
Hey.
Would you rather be Batman or Superman or Spider-Man? I mean, that's easy.
I said Batman.
Spider-Man.
I like Batman. He be kicking
He's
ass.
sweet. His
Spider-Man can climb all
Like,
over the place.
That
swing them.
cape. I just want to be able to throw that cape
And
back.
Batman, his cars be sweet as hell.
And
like,
Batman is rich.
Superman is walking a lot.
No,
I mean,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, he walking a lot. And baby, that ain't what I'm trying to do.
Hey, he's
I
swinging
don't
on.
want
I
to
feel
swing
you.
on buildings, though. That's a lot for me. That's a lot of anxiety.
I think it looks like fun. Would you rather have X-ray vision or magnified hearing? We can hear that lawnmower.
Magnified hearing,
You
man.
can hear everything you give it.
I don't want-
X-ray vision, though?
X-ray
I
vision.
can see where the brick's at. I would like to do that.
That's an interesting. Would you rather
Oh my
be?
God.
Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Too
Now
hot.
think about it. Because we're enjoying beautiful weather right now, but it's going to cool off in a minute, and we won't be able to sit there on the front porch because it'll be too cold.
I can't never stand the cold.
I can't either. That is the devil's work, for real.
See, too cold. That's the key. I don't mind cold, but what is too cold?
Deep freezer cold. How
Cold, cold. That's cold, cold.
Deep freeze
Under
cold.
65 degrees, to me, is a problem.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yes, it is. I'm
I
talking
go
about you keep
into
on
the
getting
30s,
chill
it's
bumps and
fine.
stuff.
Too cold would
I'm
probably be the
jumping like,
team.
Yeah. I don't
That's
like
too
it.
much.
65 and under is a problem.
I always thought that it's easier to take stuff off because you know it's hot.
Yeah.
I think, and I like the heat.
I mean, the way these chicks are dressing now, it's acceptable to come out with her nipples out, so
What?
that's how they be dressing.
Next,
nipples out.
wait a minute. Okay, would you rather?
I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying. It's a joke. Oh, look at y'all.
A maniac, I tell you.
Looking like both of these. Y'all got on turtlenecks?
Yes, I
That's
do.
how y'all act.
I'm in here.
It must be that thing wrapped around his neck. Oh, it's a joke. Loosen it up. Let me cut that border.
Don't you fuck with my turtleneck. I got my turtleneck.
Okay, let's see. Would you rather be stuck on an island alone or with someone who talks incessantly?
Ooh.
You were just talking about people that talk a lot.
What
Can
they
I-
look like?
Can I have a potion to shut the motherfucker up every once in a while?
No, they're gonna keep
I'm
talking.
saying what they look
Well,
like,
I
though.
can't-
It doesn't matter. They're gonna be talking all the damn time.
Yeah, I mean, but
I need to see what they look like.
I listen. It'd still be better to have somebody than nobody.
Yeah.
Let's
that's
be
what
honest.
Wilson is for.
Yeah, but Wilson can't talk back.
That's
which I
fine,
guess
you
is
just
Wilson
imagine.
couldn't even help him when he had to knock that tooth out, baby.
Exactly.
I don't need Wilson.
Wilson ain't helping do nothing. I need somebody to talk to. We
I
can
don't
build
need
a hut
Wilson.
together.
His hair wouldn't even
We
grow.
can build, might try to build a raft together. Wilson ain't helping nothing. Wilson got lost out there in the water when they went out there.
My only question at this point with you two is why?
Why what?
Y'all is crazy.
Who would you rather be on the island with? By yourself or with somebody? Son, you like by yourself.
I'll wait.
Well, you do have a house full of kids, so.
Yeah, you know, she sounds
might,
like a mother.
You might want, I'll be by myself. Oh, Lord, yes, I'll take that. Okay, last one. Would you rather be a kid your whole life
Ooh,
or an
damn.
adult your whole life?
With my parents, baby, hell no.
No, you wouldn't want to be a kid? They weren't good to you?
I want to be an adult and I want to get no older than 30.
Well, wait a minute now. No. Well, whatever an adult is, you have been that your whole life. In other words, no childhood.
Yeah, so let me be 30.
Just be 30 forever?
Yeah, 30 is a good age. You're not too stupid and you're not too old.
That's true. You done did your dumb stuff by 30 years.
Hopefully. Some of y'all.
Well, you
some
still
of
got
y'all
some
niggas
dumbness
still
left.
dumb.
Shit.
So, but 30 is a good age. Or 40. 40 is a good age. But a kid, see, if you were a kid, you didn't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah, that's
your
what I'm
parents
saying.
getting on your nerves.
You play all day. Well, you learn how to handle that.
But you got a curfew.
Yeah, like I'm trying to. It don't get popping at 10 o'clock.
But if you're a kid, you don't know nothing about that.
That's
If
when
you're
you
a
know
kid,
I'm too
kid,
old.
if
At
you're a
10 o'clock, I'm
kid-
tired.
I mean, there's only so many water slides I can do. Like, I'm straight. I need
Yeah.
to be able to just, I'm straight. I don't.
Just
damn
play
child.
forever unless
There's
you like
something
to
about
play.
being grown. Being grown is
Yeah.
something. I appreciate being grown.
Kids can't have sex.
That's just it. You don't know nothing about sex. You're a kid.
Yes, one kid don't have know about sex.
You not.
These
If,
little
so
babes
if you
in the
say
bushes,
if you're
baby,
7 years old, 8 years old,
I think we innately
you
know
shouldn't.
about
You
it.
should
know
know.
what-
You
you better know what
innately
time you
know.
in.
But I'm saying it doesn't occupy your mind like
Say
that.
something. Them
Like
little
when you're a
kids-
teenager, you know. But when you're 8, you don't care.
Right, we didn't say what age we was, but I'm
A
saying
kid, let's say between 8 and 10 years old, as a kid.
you still
Yeah,
I know
that's
that's
But they're not focusing on sex unless they're in a sexualized situation.
we know that. But
So if
what
you're
I'm
raising a
saying
kid
touching
right,
them.
they should. Yeah, Uncle touched them.
yeah,
You
but what I'm
shouldn't
saying is this
be thinking
child
about
didn't
that.
get played out.
Why is
Kids
it
don't
always
wanna
the
be
uncle
kids.
molesting though? Why is it
But it
always
may not be the
uncle?
uncle. It might be the daddy. It's all
It's
men,
always
family
the uncle or the
members,
dad.
or cousins. You hear about
Brothers,
all the
you never
brothers.
know,
You
yeah.
see all kinds of molesters out there. And that's what's sad when
All
young
kinds of
girls are.
molesters.
Well, boys too, I guess. They
That's
do
a
them all
sad
now. That's,
testament.
it's terrible.
It's crazy.
So that's just a little fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that life was absolutely crazy.
Y'all good?
Listen, California will be setting a ban on sales of new gas-powered cars by
I heard
2035.
that. You have to be elected. I like that.
Like you,
Yeah.
you can't.
The old ones you can
So we
still.
still can write our deuces and quarters
Yeah,
down the
yeah,
street,
yeah,
though.
yeah. But
Okay, well,
they
I'm
will
tripping
eventually
then.
die off, is the theory. But new cars, that makes sense.
Deuce and a quarters. I'm sick of you.
Just in time. You hear it? I told y'all, this nigga, now he done cut all the grass. Here it is. He's cutting the sidewalk now, I guess. Or something.
He
I
blowing,
don't know what the hell he doing.
blowing dust. Like, dude,
The
he's
same
blowing
dust
dust.
that was out, that dust was
You
there.
blew that dust over
He
here, then you blew it back over there, and now you
He
blew it
blew
again.
dust, swept it up in the
Blowing
dust
all
can,
over my car.
put it back on his thing, went and blew it again.
He blowing dust. So me playing this song is gonna make them knock my video offline?
It could.
Maybe
We
that
gonna turn it
dust
off.
blowing might. I don't know.
We gotta go.
You gotta pick your poison nowadays.
Y'all know nothing about that.
YouTube gonna flag this boy
Y'all
like
don't know
a
nothing
bug.
about that right there.
That's how it made me think about Atlanta.
Let me turn my
Lemon pepper wings, baby.
All right, y'all. Peace.